With the powers vested in me, I, Daksh Chopra, the Secretary General of ANSLEM's MUN 2025, declares this conference open.
We'll start with Nitin Gadkari. The world will see the wrath of $900 billion worth of defense every single year.
Principal Father Nansen, Vice Principal Father Brian, and Primary in charge Sister Vinaya, and the coordinator of the event, Ma'am Shama. It is a privilege for me to join this event, the MUN conference of this school and its closing ceremony as a chief guest. Thanks to one and all for inviting me to this program. First of all, I want to congratulate all the participants, the winners, the delegates, and the organizers and the mentors of the program who organized this program very well. And I can see how they have created this platform to learn the things. And personally, I think this type of platforms are we know all students are studying the books, the study material and everything, but that material is just to improve their knowledge and to get the job or something to earn. But these type of programs, they are to build their personality and the talent in the students, and especially the students who are the teenagers, the students of 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. I think they need this type of programs to build their personality. And here, as I can see how they are working hard, their teams, and they are designated with some specific posts, and even I have seen that one smart girl, she was Shashi Tharoor, and even I can see the Shashi Tharoor's mirror image in her. She was equally smart, and the program is just to develop the multi-talent personality of the students. So I think we should appreciate, and the more programs should be organized like this MUN. I will not take much time for this, and I want to tell only one thing to the teachers and the students, that there are 3 pillars to improve the personality of a kid, a student. The first pillar is student himself or herself. She should have the desire to dream and even to achieve that dream. And the second pillar is the teacher, who can guide them how to achieve their dreams, how to choose the path to achieve their dreams in a proper way, in a right manner. And the third pillar is the parents, the strongest pillar to support the teachers and even the student. Support not only for the financial support. Support means the mental support, the emotional support whenever the student needs, especially the teenager students, whenever they need. So it's a bonding of all 3 pillars, the bonding between the teacher and the parents, and the bonding between the teacher and the student and the parents. And the 3 things which is the most desired part of a person's personality are 3 C's. Alphabet C. First is confidence. The most valuable, the most costly jewelry, I can say, is the confidence. And second thing is the creativity. If you are confident and creative enough, you can handle any situation. And the most valuable thing is the character. The first two things, confidence and creativity, are negative if your character is not good. So you should be strong in character. So always remember the C alphabets, 3 C's: confidence, creativity, and character. So after having all these C's in you, no matter you are from which discipline, you are studying for NEET, UPSC, JEE, they are the door of the success, door for the success. But it's not like nowadays we can see that all the parents are running behind the JEE and the NEET. No, it's not only the door for the success. We should have 3 C's and then work hard, whether you are from commerce, arts, literature, entrepreneurship. Farming is, like nowadays, farming is also a good option for success and for to get the money and to get the earnings and to have the good life. So I think the best thing is you should have multi-talented personality, confidence, creativity and strong character. So again I want to congratulate all of the participants, delegates, and I wish you to shine with your full confidence, creativity and the most stable character. Thank you.
Honorable Chief Guest, Sister Vinaya, Father Brian, Shama Ma'am, the esteemed guests present here, and all of you participants and the teachers with us, a very good evening to all of you. I feel proud to be here. This was our first attempt to organize this MEN and SILMS. And seeing the closure almost towards the end of the day, end of this activity. And I feel it is a success. Though we expected much more participation, we have had enough of the schools participating. Maybe many of you are new to this campus. And the dream that we had is surely fulfilled. The teachers took initiative and the students, representatives of our school, surely supported and helped. And they have been working behind it for maybe over 2 months. I wish to congratulate the staff and students of this institution for this organizing capability and showcasing the wonderful talent through this very activity, MUN. I wish to congratulate the winners, and I see many of you little dejected or disappointed. I always tell my students, winning is not everything. It is participating that matters. Your participation is the first step towards success. And surely, this should not in any way put you off. It should be, and you should be taking the next step. And while talking to our chief guest, ma'am, and all of you are excellent students who are willing to go beyond, who are willing to take challenges. Because MUN is all around, but we don't see many students participating. But then all of you have some goals in life, some dreams in life. That's why you are here. But all of you must realize one thing. You know, in life, I was reading a book, in that it is written, often we don't see what we want to see. Or at times we see what we don't want to see. This is part of life. And the reason is the short-lived dreams and then lack of commitment. And at times, not because of our fault, certain things happen in our life. The very theme that we have chosen, sustainable development. These do not come from short-lived dreams or, minimum commitment, minimum effort. When we lag behind, when we fall short of our commitment and hard work, we begin to see what we don't want to see. So don't get disappointed about such aspects of life. We need to have long-term dreams. That's what sustainable development means. We have a lot to achieve, we have a lot to go forward. You know, one thing all of us have to remember, all of us need to understand. There is no one solution to any problem in the world, no one-time solution. If you look back to the history, there were a lot of resolutions and problem-solving activities for towards poverty or any type of issues that we face in the world, but those issues still remain. But then this thought process changes, ways of thinking changes, resolutions and solutions keep changing. So these things we keep moving forward. So sustained development requires long-term dreams, long-term commitment, long-term hard work, and that is the way we move forward. I hope this MUN was a success and it was surely helpful to all of you. In the Bible it is written, be awake, we do not know at what hour the Master is coming. So it is a wake-up call. Let's keep awake. Let's be alert, on alert at every moment. Never be sleepy, never be found sleeping, because we can be caught off guard. So this MUN was surely a wake-up call for all of us. And I wish to thank every one of you on behalf of the staff, management and this institution for your active participation and being here in this campus. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.